SWEGTA!
Hello audience, I know, it's been a while since I made a video and I do apologize for leaving you all empty-handed. But fear not, for I do bring you some excellent Bully 2 related news. Now, before I get into it, I want to give a shout out and a thank you to Legacy Killa HD for being the first person to tweet this to me. So, hats off to you, Michael. So last night, RockstarIntel.com, one of the most reliable fan-made Rockstar Games news sites, said the following. Casting calls for Bully 2 have been released. Note, this is a rumor, but a very likely one at that. We have reason to believe that the casting calls related to Rockstar Games' upcoming title Bully 2 have been released by a casting director who is not disclosing much information about the title or developer as is expected. There are 7 casting calls for a new unannounced video game title with a leading UK games developer shooting at Pinewood Studios. The casting calls are mainly for teenage and young roles, and involve placeholder names for characters. The casting call actually provides a warning and some vague detail about the project. Quote, mild violence and profanity will be used in scenes with the young performer. The project itself is a thriller/drama, and all scenes with the young performer will be handled with sensitivity. End of quote. The calls made by casting director Jessica Jeffries will be shot in Pinewood Studios, London, a very popular and large-scale studio for very big companies. Some casting calls directly mention staff such as college professors. We've also seen Rockstar staff come into engagement with the listings, but won't be sharing who or how. And I just want to point this out before we continue. Actually, I do have one name, so we'll get to that eventually. They are for motion capture acting roles. Bully 2 has been a long-leaked and anticipated video game, even mentioned by former Rockstar insider Jan2295 that it would be the next title from Rockstar Games after the release of Red Dead Redemption 2. Now, the thing that interested me about all of this, aside from the article itself, is how all of the information mentioned in the article is accessible on the casting director, that'd be Jessica Jeffries' Twitter page. So, let's check it out. Jessica announced the casting calls by saying, quote, next casting for a major hashtag video game coming soon. Keep your eyes peeled. 7 actors to cast. Hashtag motion capture. Hashtag casting. Hashtag RT. End of quote. 2 days following this, she revealed 7 roles, all of which include both voice acting and motion capture performance. They are as follows. Number 1. Tanya, female, 22 years old, 5'4", slim and youthful, but with an air of superiority. Curious, flirtatious, confident and snide, strong physically, generally happy but has a nagging sense of non-fulfillment. Number 2. David, male, 20 years old, 5'8" to 5'9", optimistic, friendly, laid back, and slightly cocky. Likeable and confident, athletic physique, and a natural sporting talent. His physicality needs to portray this. Number 3. Amelia, female, 49 years old, 5'4", slim build, a sophisticated, mature college student. She is graceful, creative, and wealthy. Strong-willed with an adamant sense of right and wrong. Number 4. Aaron, male, 18 years old, 5'8", slim, almost scrawny physique. He's a gentle character, unremarkable, straight-laced, and just wants to blend in. Number 5. Martha, female, 11 years old, 4'4", slight physique for her age. She is isolated and withdrawn, a troubled child who becomes resentful of being seen as a troublemaker at home and school. Number 6. Vic, male, 63 years old, 5'8", black/mixed race. Stocky build, slightly overweight, and disheveled. A creature of habit. Living in the past, he is nonchalant and has suffered with depression in the past. A heavier physicality which shows his life burdens. Number 7. Jacob, male, 43 years old, 5'8", a college professor. Scholarly and stocky, but not fat. Slightly disheveled, but witty, clever, and sarcastic. Now, something that I think is kind of interesting and worth pointing out here is the schedule mentioned in the casting calls. Dates: shoot commencing October 26, 2018. Jacob, Tanya, David, Amelia, and Aaron are all set to have 18 days of filming, whereas Martha and Vic, the youngest and oldest characters, are both set to have 3 days of filming. All voice actors, excluding Martha, are expected to work out for 1 week every month, that is, for 5 months in total, presumably to stay in shape for the motion capture performances. Jessica, the casting director, went on to say, Quote, casting just released for new unannounced video game title with leading UK developer. Shooting at Pinewood Studios. Please see previous tweets and email any suggestions over. And hey, look, if you're feeling doubtful about any of this being even remotely connected to Bully 2, then let me ask you this. Why would Katie Better, a Rockstar employee out of all people, retweet this as soon as the casting calls got announced? Yeah, it could be a coincidence, but really, to me, this seems like something that has to do with Rockstar. Rockstar Games is mostly a UK-based studio. Bully 2 has yet to be announced, and the game would be huge. And to top it all off, like I said, a Rockstar Games employee retweeted this. So, I don't know, take that as you will, but to me, this seems very, very interesting. There's a lot of coincidences at play, and at some point, you have to ask yourself, does any of this actually add up to just nothing but a coincidence? Now, if this really is Bully 2, then there's a good chance that Take-Two Interactive did contact Yon2295 just for this reason. Because as some of you may recall, Yon2295 was recently contacted by Take-Two. They basically just told him to keep quiet about anything pertaining to Rockstar Games or Take-Two, at least as far as leaks and updates go. A few months prior to making this claim, he stated that Rockstar North had been working on a new game outside of the Grand Theft Auto series. And upon being asked about this on Twitter, he confirmed that he was indeed referring to Bully 2. So last night, Yon2295 announced on Twitter that Take-Two Interactive had contacted him, stating, "Hey guys, I always told Rockstar that if they ever wanted me to stop sharing leaks, they could just tell me and I would stop. Today, Take-Two took me up on that offer and contacted me about it, asking if I could do that, to which I agreed. Don't get it wrong, they were actually pretty cool about it and the lady I talked to was pretty nice. So, my time leaking and hinting at upcoming content from Rockstar is over, simply out of respect for them." So, as far as Rockstar leaks from Yon2295 go, I think it's safe to say that we're not gonna hear anything new from him anytime soon. And something that struck me a bit is the fact that he actually said, "I'm sorry I never got to give you any more Bully 2 info." Whether he was implying that he knows more about Bully 2 than he has publicly stated is unclear. What I do think is a possibility, however, is that Bully 2 could be why Take-Two Interactive contacted Yon. Keep in mind that all of this happened no more than a month before the casting calls got announced. So, let me put it this way. It is a possibility that Bully 2's development is being put into high gear now that Red Dead 2 is finally on the horizon. I don't know, I guess we'll have to wait and see. What do you guys make of this? Make sure to leave your thoughts and speculations in the comment section below. This is a very interesting topic, and it seems to me like people are very divided on this topic. Some people think that there's validity to it, some people are very skeptical, and some people, like me, just say, I don't know, but it seems like there's something to it. As far as I'm concerned, it's either Bully 2 or it's just a really absurd coincidence. Okay, so let me pause this video. I know this seems out of place, but I was editing this video and I noticed a notification on Twitter. I check my inbox, I see a message from Bully 2 Info, presumably the user GTA Fan Club who leaked the alleged Bully 2 art. You know, the alleged Bully 2 character and environment designs we saw surface back in 2017. And he had the following to say about this. I don't know if you care or not, but I wanted to give my opinion on the situation. I looked into it, I talked to some people, and came to the conclusion that it is very unlikely that the rumor is true. So it seems to me like all of the reputable sources for Rockstar inside scoops are all having conflicting opinions on this. Some people are saying this seems legitimate, this really seems like Bully 2, that it's confirmed. And some people are saying, well, I spoke to my people and they said, nah. It ain't Bully 2, it's something else. I don't know, I thought I'd add that to the video since it pertains to it, so there you go. Sorry for the bumpiness and commentary, but there you go. More info. Let's proceed. Before I end this video, I'd like to urge you all to check out the Bully 2 subreddit. Nathan and I recently got our hands on it, so from now on, I'm gonna be sharing any Bully 2 leaks, rumors, and possible announcements on there. You can find a link to it in the video info down below or by going to reddit.com/r/bully2. And hey, if you like Bully, like me, then why not stick around? I cover Bully more than anybody else on YouTube, so you're bound to find a lot of entertaining Bully videos here on my channel. Bully 2 news, Bully speedrunning, Bully modding, Bully machinima, yada yada yada. There's a ton of variety in Bully content on my channel for you to check out. Anyway, that's it for this video. You folks, as always, stay classy. Peace.